I was muted for that entire introduction. So I guess I have to start over. Yep. Okay. Oh, hi there. Didn't see you all come in. You know, I'm just sitting here, just enjoying a lovely cup of hot chocolate, and guess I'll entertain you guys for a while. Congrats to JC in first, Sal in second, Cindery in third, Bouncy Beats right behind with a 5-watch streak. We got Tootie and Astra and Addy and everyone else just finding their way on in, as my ears have to go down as we're talking about evil cats. Yes, I taught them a lot. They're very good cats when they're so evil. Share? Yes, maybe. I don't know. Take my hot chocolate. Aw, you just like my mouth opening and closing? Is that what's up? I don't even have to say anything. You just want me to like have the tail going, have my like hypno eyes going, and my mouth just opening and closing, no sound. Is that what you're saying you want? Maybe the shirt off too? Is that the kicker? Oh, it looks like we got a heist as well. Be sure to get in there. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Astra's like, yep, that's exactly what we want. So shut up and take that shirt off now. A few people made it out. Astra, JC, and Bouncy. Looks like I got the rest of you nice and... yeah. Let's see, who all did we get to trap? We got Tootie deep in trance there. Addy deep in trance. Looks like Addy gets to have all the fun today while JC gets to take the brain cell. All true except for the shut up part. Aw, you like my words in your head? Oh, is that what you want? Is that going to be like just saved on your phone for later? Yeah, Addy gets the tail time. Yeah. Now I'm just imagining Judy like hubbada hubbada hubbada. Mm-hmm. JC, you were complaining about me hypnotizing you last time. Now you're like, you resisted for once? You managed to escape and you're like, no, I wanted to go. I wanted my mind taken away. Just can't win. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been a day. Yep. No good response. I mean, we can always take that away too. I mean, everything's subjective around here, right? Mm-hmm. Hey, Demontum. Thank you for the follow. Feel free to follow the tails. It sways back and forth, wiping away all that stress and tension, brushing aside all those worries and anxieties as you just watch and enjoy. Work went well today. Had one meeting that got canceled because unfortunately we weren't able to get one of the parts done because they were lifting like 100 tons worth of stuff. So we weren't able to get into that area this week. So once we get that placed back in next week, we'll be able to get the items needed to solve that last little problem. Yes, JC. Such a good JC. Such a very good JC. Yeah, JC, you're so good. You're so good. You're so good, JC. JACI. What's that song? What's that song? Hey, da 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 da. Yeah. You're so fun. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what that song is. I like everybody's sass. Hey Mickey, yeah. Hey Mickey, you're so fun. Hey chat, you're so fun. Yeah. I just like chatting with people. It works. Yes, Bean. You got me there. Eddie's caught in the tail. JC's complaining about it, so I have to rely on you, I guess. Judy's trying to find clips of me shirtless, and Astra's just chilling. And Bouncy's probably doing something else while relaxing with Cindery, right? Yep, that's probably everything. Nah, they just couldn't resist. Good, everybody has their roles. Perfectly distributed. Hey, Leo. Tootie's behaving today? Aw, such a good kitty. Yeah, Tootie, such a good kitty. Yeah. After all, Tootie's got her mind all caught up in that fluffy tail. She can't think, right? You just get to relax and be a good kitty, isn't that right? What's up, Leo? Yeah, you can relax too, of course. You can get snugged in the tail too. Nothing much. That's good to hear. More time to relax, then more time to just sit back and enjoy. I'm just chilling with some hot cocoa. Yeah, that's good. Addie, pull them on in. You know what to do. Let's see, I'm having first world problems. So everybody knows how expensive Yu-Gi-Oh is, right? Like, ridiculously dumb expensive. So to complete the deck I want with the new cards and everything, the pre-sale is about $210. And I'm like, okay, they do their pre-tournament this weekend. The pre-tournament will bring up the stock and lower the pre-sale, but that's also probably going to be when the most amount of people buy because they actually see what's going on. I am running Radiant for hire. For hire is a bunch of like Final Fantasy furry creatures that all summon each other like straight out of your deck. And Radiant Typhoon is basically a engine that deals with a lot of back row and is very good at board breaking. Yes. So for hire is very good at playing through hand traps. Or sorry, Radiant Fur is very... both of them are decent at playing through hand traps. And Radiant is really good at breaking boards. For Hire's a bit better at playing through hand traps and setting up yourself to have hand traps to stop the other person. So they're both really good at opposite things, and they just happen to have some synergy. And so I've been testing with them, and it's going very well. The problem is I need 3 cards that are all like $40, and then the rest of the cards are about 90. So, well, yeah, that's right. 120, 210, yeah, that's correct. And that's all new cards that are coming out in this set. Yeah. Have I opened any boosters live? No, I don't like gambling. I get no... Okay, so in the past, I tried like buying boxes and opening up them, and I've bought like a whole case before and had 0 luck. So that's pretty much... I don't like gambling. Mm-hmm. How was my Tuesday? My Tuesday was fine. Pretty normal. Mm-hmm. Sounds about right. Yeah. I think I got out of 8 cases opened, I got 1 chase card. And that chase card was still, and that chase card ended up getting banned, so it's worthless. So, yeah. That's my luck. That's my luck when it comes to gambling. Yeah, that's why I don't really open boxes. Hey, I have the devil's luck. I have the worst luck at some things, but the best luck at other things. I am the opposite side of both extremes at the same time. I'm not joking, on Friday the 13th, I found a ripped $50 bill. With like 60% of the bill there. So I took it to the bank, and I'm like, hey, I lost a quart or like the other part of this bill. And they're like, hey, you have over half of this bill. We can trade that out with another one. I'm like, thank you. Can I get it in 2 20s and a 10? Yeah, no problem. Lucky me. At the same time, I can open up every box in a thing and get absolutely... What was it? For Guild Wars 2? For Guild Wars 2, there's the 4 Winds Festival. The odds of you getting like a super rare infusion is about 1 in 38,000 boxes. Okay? 1 in 38,000. And that single item basically is worth like 4,000 gold in game. So if we were to convert that to like IRL money, it's like $200. I think. Yeah, about $200. So I opened up 49,000 boxes. 49,000 boxes. If I would have sold the materials that I used to open up those 49,000 boxes instead, I would have made 4K on my own. Instead, I made about 200 gold. That's like 2 weeks worth of farming in game. Like, not even worth it. I would have been so much better off just selling everything. So I have horrible luck at those sort of things. Yeah. So I tend to not do that. If I can avoid gambling, I try to avoid gambling. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Your birthday's Sunday? Well, I'll wish you a happy birthday now and then probably again on Monday. Oh, who's this? Cody Avalon. What's up, Cody? What were you up to? How are you doing? Hey. Shake your tail. Yay. Hey, how's it going? How's it been? What is up, Cody? Yeah, let me go see what Cody was playing. Digimon Story? Oh, that game looks so good. I just don't have the money for it right now. I say that as I was just talking about buying $200 worth of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I have too much of a backlog in video games to buy to justify spending the money. There's the truth. There's the truth. Hypno Fox, yeah, and yes, I do hypnosis as well. So who's your favorite Digimon? Did I? Ah, dang it! I did the wrong thing for the command. It's supposed to be a backslash. There we go. I don't buy booster packs or boxes. I just buy the cards themselves. What is the right game? Because I play. I'm learning a bit of Magic the Gathering. I've been learning that since like last year. I have a Pokemon deck and I have a Yu-Gi-Oh deck. So which is the wrong game? Master Mom. Ooh, Emperor Greymon. Okay, I know Emperor Greymon. I don't know Master Mom. Is that like a Mastador? You play Pong? Pong's a good game. Like table tennis. Oh no, car repairs, dead batteries. That's a hard one. Can't tell if they're resealed or not. Angel Woman and Lady Dev. Oh. So like BDS mom? No. Sorry, that was bad. Pong is the two brain cells. Go. Perfect. Digimon card game? I've seen the Digimon card game. I just couldn't get into it. Mon. All Digimon end with MON. Well, except for Angel Woman and no, Angel Mon is still yeah. No, isn't Angel Woman still MON? I can understand that, Mick. Yeah. What about Riftbound? No. So, I have two problems with Riftbound. I have two problems. One, it's actually about 90% of this other game called... I actually have the game over at Mike's shelf. It's a little-known game based off of a comic. There we go. Scrimmage. So, there's a game called Scrimmage. It's based off of a comic book, but it's a card game using the heroes from the Dream Something universe. And you use those heroes, and you fight in 3 lanes. Does this sound familiar? Yeah, about 90% of the rules of Scrimmage are the same rules in League of Legends. The main difference is Scrimmage, you have pre-assorted decks, and you combine 2 heroes together to form your deck. And you actually use health points. Scrimmage, yes, that is correct. you really, it's really difficult to get the game these days. You have to find it from like a reseller. I ended up finding it at a convention and it looked cool, and it was actually the guy that wrote the Dream comics, Dreambound or something, Dreamkeepers. Yes, thank you, Dreamkeepers. It was the guy that wrote the Dreamkeepers comics that had it there, and I bought it off him, and the artist, I believe, signed the box. So I have a signed box of it from them. Really cool. And then I played that a lot with friends. They absolutely loved it. It's a great game. Not gonna lie, like Riftkeeper, great game. And I'm sure the One Piece game is great as well. But right now we have the Logan Paul effect, where basically all the basically since Nintendo and Pokemon decided to just super print everything. Do you want to find a copy of Kinotokyo? I do have a copy of Kinotokyo. I don't have Foxes and Fools, or Kitsune, Foxes and Fools. But yeah, so there's it's being dubbed the Logan Paul effect. Basically, it's all these scalpers and all the grading companies, all of the rare commodity trainers basically choose a game and they decide to way overprice everything in the game, and because of the scarcity of the product printing, that's what's happening to both Digimon, One Piece and Riftbound. So until that whole thing gets settled, I'm not touching it. Next, this is specifically for One Piece, but I've heard it's also being applied to Riftbound, is basically when you buy a case. So a case is 8 boxes. When you buy 8 boxes, pretty much one of those boxes is the treasure chest. The other 7 boxes have nothing. Where in Pokemon, Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, it's the packs. You get a treasure pack, and that's just completely random, whether you get a treasure pack or not, or a treasure booster. So what happens is basically for Riftbound and One Piece, they're getting a case, then they open all of them until they find the treasure box, and then they resell the rest of the cases knowing they don't have anything of value. Or the other, so if they got it on like their 3rd box, they'll resell the other 5 boxes for like $80 a pop, knowing that they don't contain anything. So that's a huge problem, and that needs to be addressed and fixed. The other thing is the scarcity. Scarcity basically makes it impossible to get product, driving up the prices for resellers, and that's why I don't play those games. Yu-Gi-Oh! No one cares about Yu-Gi-Oh! It doesn't have money for long term, so I can play Yu-Gi-Oh! Usually I buy 1 deck a year for Yu-Gi-Oh! And that's it. And I wait probably a good 2 years for that deck to actually go bad before I upgrade. Then Pokemon I usually buy a deck at the end of the or at the start of the rotation. So right now I have a Goldango Typhlosion, and then I'll update that when it's time to go. I also have a Joltik box one, but I haven't looked into updating that. I might update that this year. And then Magic, you don't really need to update. That's the nice thing. I just got into it last year, so I don't really need to update anything. Torture scalpers, yes. I mean, Indians had the right ideas about scalpers. What's my favorite Pokemon? Zapdos. Easy. Easy Zapdos. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I mainly play pretty much I only have what is it, the commander decks, the EDH decks. So that's pretty much it. Zabababados. Are you getting electrocuted? Did Zapdos electrocute you, Tootie? Are you okay? Do we need to send help? Blink twice if you're fine. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I have, I think, five decks from various power levels of 2 to 4. I have one at level 4. The rest are like 2s and 3s. I think I have like 2 2s and 2 3s. So that's pretty much all of my Magic the Gathering stuff. I'm still sad. I lost probably a couple $1,000s worth of Magic cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards in a move. But that's in the past. Yeah, so I used to be an avid... So I started in, what was it? 2nd edition? Way back when I was played Magic. I started in 2nd edition. I loved slivers. The very first time they ever released slivers, I fell in love with them. So I made sure up until about 2013, 2014, I had 4 of every sliver card made. Sliver Queen, Sliver Overlord, Sliver Legion, everyone. That box of Magic cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards was stolen. When I moved, one box disappeared. The one labeled card games. I am very upset. So I'm pretty sure someone on the moving company found it, stole it, and that was that. Yes, good bunny. Yes, very good bunny. Such a good bunny. Such a good bunny. Well, this was right at the time when like Black Lotus and all the cards were like blowing up and everybody was learning like about all the crazy stuff online. About like, oh, all these things are worth so much money. Yeah, that was that time. Oh, there's yeah, Astra's Eldritch Bunny. So if you want to deal with a warlock, you could say. Yes, Astra's a very good bunny, very good Eldritch horror. Yeah. Hey, guys, look. It's not a pig or a cow boat. It's a heart. Mm-hmm. Elder Itch? No. Eldritch. It is what it is. Nice sand fox. I thought you were a kitsune. Half fennec, half kitsune. I have a little fennec in me. That's why my ears are so big. They're like radars. Exactly. What else could it be? Nothing, of course. I'm not blind. Yeah. Scream machine method. That's fair. Mm-hmm. On the other hand, I'm just an Arctic fox, you know, slightly possessed. But you enjoy that. Yep, yep, yep. Ah. Yeah, that's true too. Big ears, empty head. Well, for some people in chat, my head's always filled with things. Just depends on how much I focus on them. Oh, I've done that. Trying here to deny things, but then I'm like, nope, that's definitely happened. Yep, definitely happened. Mm-hmm. Yep. Or I've helped, like, 2D's cat possess her, you know. Right? Just swapped her brain with her kitty's brain. Does that count, or is that more of a mad experiment? Oh, look, a heist. Am I a mad scientist? Probably. I'd be a good mad scientist. I'm pretty smart. I have no qualms about doing crazy things. And I wouldn't hurt people. I wouldn't be like an evil mad scientist. No, I'd be more like Dr. Doom and Smurfs. Like, make a bunch of innators. You know. I do have some goggles. Does a bathrobe count? I have a bathrobe. You know what I like to do in the winter? Is throw my bathrobe in the dryer for like 15 minutes, heat it up, and then walk through the cold weather to the hot tub and just, you know, chill in the hot tub. Why would I target the tri-state area? I'm from Colorado. I have the four corners to target. Nah, I've told you this before. You never want to go big with your things. Always just take over a small town. That way, you don't have to manage that much. I mean, think about it. If you're going to take over a huge area like the world, think about all the logistic issues you'll have. Nice. Tennessee, I know some people out there. My sister-in-law is from Tennessee, so yeah. Apparently they live over by the Jack Daniels factory, I think. Yeah, from the Shadow Realm. Perfect. You got trapped again. Oh, who did get trapped? I didn't take a look. Yeah. JC, Leo, and Sindri made it out. The rest were trapped, all fuzzy-minded. Let's see. Who all got caught? Mike got caught. Addy got caught. Judy got caught. Yeah, that's about it. Good amount of people. Hey, how you doing, Ash? Let's go. 1 second. Ooh, woo. Ooh, woo. Hee. Take that, Fox Boy. Yeah, Tootie, you got caught. You got trapped. You're all fluffy, fuzzy headed, you know? Yeah, all kitty brained. Yeah, you like being kitty brained, don't you, Tootie? Why? Because they're pulling you under. They're pulling you into the fluff. You think you escape, but they're just pulling you back in. Leo wants to get pulled in as well. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Leo's gonna save you from thinking. He's gonna push you into the tail. Ah. You chase bunnies, so you just chased Astra into the tail? Is that what's up? Yeah. Hey, Akarok. How you doing? Maximum tail. Minimal effort. No. Yep. Yeah, we could just wrap that tail around that mind and just pull it out of your head. Yeah, you don't need it right now. Yeah, just staying warm in the tail. Aw, isn't that so much better? Very good, very good. How you doing? 2D, why do you like hypnoplane mode? You just like my ears down? I'm just always curious. I'm just curious. Is there any reason why? Aerodynamic? Like I said, hypnoplane. Airplane ears. Yeah. That's fine. That's all I wanted to hear. Ears down, head high, mind off. Right? My ears go down, your minds turn off. Is that how it works? It's like a light switch for your brain. Brain on, brain off. Brain on, brain off. Is that how it works out? Yeah, it's just a light switch, so it's like on, drop, up, drop, up, drop, up, drop. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, they're pulling you into the tail, letting your mind get pulled away. You can just sink and relax and be a good. Yeah. Pet. Hee. Your brain doesn't turn on? That's perfectly fine here. Most people here are brainless except for me. You know, it just allows me to just fill their empty heads with whatever nonsense I feel like talking about, you know? Feel free to relax and just have a good time. If I only had a brain, well, it's okay. You can have a brain, but it's a very smooth brain, you know, especially from all those head pats you're given, where we just pet out all those wrinkles, get it nice and smooth, nice and relaxed, where you don't have to think about anything, you know? Yeah. How y'all feeling there? Yeah. Super smooth. How you feeling there? How y'all doing? Having a good time? You haven't been able to let go at all, Derpy? See, Tootie's having fun. No. Yeah, just imagine that, just Flappy, just or Oh no, JC, you're fine. You're fine. You don't have to apologize. We're just all having fun and chilling. It's not like it's a hypno day. You know? Tomorrow's when I get to just erase your mind. You don't have to worry about it today. Silly JC, thinking's for me. I mean, what? Right, Tootie? Right, Tootie? You don't have to think at all. Much easier to let me do it for you. Yeah. Can't stop thinking your head hurts. I can understand that. It's okay. It gives you a big hug. Big hug. Yeah, Tootie. Yeah, that's right. That's right. No thinking, Tootie. Ah, just a good kitty, aren't you? Yeah. Oh, you're doing so well. Just give everyone in chat pets and belly rubs. Pet, 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 pet. And burp, 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 burp. How y'all doing? Having a good time? Having some fun? Need to do some cleaning, but too comfy? Aw. Well, Tootie, when you go to clean, you don't have to think about anything, okay? You can just mindlessly clean as you just relax, so comfy, so relaxed. Okay? Whenever you need to go clean, you can just relax and mindlessly clean. Okay? Just don't pay attention to hot chocolate. Nope, it's almost gone. Probably only about a sip left. Been paying very attention to my hot cocoa. No, no one stole my hot cocoa. Just your thoughts. But that's normal around here. No, you gotta make your own. Probably during the break I'll make some more. Time zones are a thing? Yeah. Hey, Incineroar. You want the last sip? Well, what are you gonna give me for the last sip? We're gonna auction off the last sip here. Let's hear your offers. Mm-hmm. What do you want for the last sip of my hot cocoa? Ten brain cells. Addy. Ooh, that's a pretty good one, but Addy's only like one brain cell. Leo's brain and a quarter. That's a pretty good offer. That's a pretty good offer. I think Leo might have more than 10 brain cells. Addy? Are you using the brain cell at the moment? Did I overestimate the offer? Almost 11 p.m. Yeah, that's kind of why I stream at this time. Is it just a good late night for people in that North American region, you know? Mm-hmm. Gumi to cuddle with for a while, the size of an upper torso. Oh, that's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. Okay, I think that might beat out Leo. I like the giant plush. One giant plush. Mm-hmm. What do we got? 2D, JC. Oh, a Jolteon plush. Jolteon's pretty cool. I think I do like Jolteon a bit more than Gumi. Yeah. You guys can always raise your bids, you know? Isn't just a one and done. That's not how auctions work. Leo and Ash's brain. No, I don't think you have any rights to give away Ash's brain. I mean, as Leo's lawyer, you might be able to, but I don't think you have rights over Ash's brain, you know. Face hugger plush, no questions. Nah, I think the Jolteon still beats that. Leo. Little late for that. They already offered it up. Well, they didn't do it on stream, so tough. Crappy stick figure drawing. Art. I like art. How much effort are we talking about on this stick figure drawing? And is it of me or is it of you? These are important questions. Honey bun, 6 foot. Okay, that's a little too big. That's a little too big. Like, I could understand a Snorlax being that big, but a teddy bear, that's a little too big. I think the Jolteon's still the best offer. Ash, we already went over this. JC doesn't have the rights to offer your mind. But it looks like JC's being taken out of the contest by Leo and Ash jumping them. So I think we still have Addy in the lead with the Jolteon. Nope, JC, you already are being mobbed by Leo and Ash and are unable to raise your hand at the moment. So your bid was ignored. $20 Temu gift card. Oh my, that's pretty crazy. Rum cake. Ooh, food. I like food. Food is good. Food takes the lead. Definitely food. Rum cake is worth more than $20 in my book. I'm sorry. Shuffle noises rattle. Like a beat 'em up over there. Just a cloud of smoke and random stars and fists flying out. Occasionally a foot. Mm-hmm. Still. Man. I think I'm not seeing anything out doing the rum cake here. I'm not seeing anything doing out the rum cake. Your soul? I don't think we can sell body parts. Mine's are intangible, but a body part, if it does exist, no. Nah. I think the rum cake going once. Rum cake going once. Rum cake going twice. Rum cake going twice. Ooh, Addy. This might be plasma. What am I gonna do with plasma? No offense, but that seems like an odd one. You could have been like muffins, blueberry muffins. You knew into plasma. 5-star meal next week. Oh. You can't think. Oh, that's true. That's true. Tootie's such a good kitty. Tootie, are you just gonna be my cat? Is that your next bid? Oh, okay. Addie, how serious are you about having Bean make that rum cake for me? Yeah. JC, we see it in the corner. You've been seen. We've taken note. Rum cake. Oh, smoked meat. What type? Is it like venison? Totally lost. Hey, Fox, how you doing? Okay, we got like 2 minutes left in this auction, so we got to finish it up. So it looks like it's down to just Addie and Leo with betting each other. But I think the rum cake and smoked meat. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. Think we're gonna do that going once. Rum cake and smoked meat going twice. Pork, potentially. Beef brisket. Definitely beef brisket. Definitely beef brisket from those two. Beef briskets, smoked beef brisket, and rum cake going thrice. And sold to Little Scream Bean my final sip of hot chocolate. There you go. That's my final sip of hot chocolate over to Little Scream Bean. What's lewd? A sip of hot chocolate? Hey, Sunset. How you doing? Yes. Mission to make a terrible joke? Yes, you won. You get to make a terrible joke. And then you can just do a sip. Then we'll probably go to ads. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay. Nah. Well, we're talking about rum cake here. We're talking about rum cake, people. Come on. No, it's cool. It's cool. I've already dealt with the person that handles my account at Twitch, as long as they still work there. Aww. Duty, I guess you get the sip. So you get to, as JC says, exchange saliva. But everybody knows we want the warm chocolatey goodness. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the gift has been handed over to you. Go ahead and take your sip, Tootie. And then I'll go make some more hot chocolate. Slurp. There you go. That was a dramatization of mostly spit. What? Okay. Nope. Crazy, Tootie, crazy. I thought you sneezed. That was me trying to do a slurp. There. Is that a better slurp? Okay. We're gonna go to be right back, and I am gonna go make some more hot chocolate. 8-9 years. Ooh, definitely. If I ever see you, I'll collect. Okay. Bye for now. We'll see you guys in like a few minutes. Hello, hello. How you doing? Welcome back. Okay, let's see what you guys got up to while I was gone. Oh, you're gonna help them out with baking a cake for them too? Well, that's fine. We can share duty. And you get to just clean up. Oh, that's nice. Okay, Leo, take care. Not sure if you've already left, but yeah. Smell-o-vision. Yep, smell-o-vision's always good until it gets to that scene where they're taking out the trash. Mint chocolate liqueur cake. You know, I had a really good like Bailey's German chocolate cupcake. That was really nice. So Tootie's now your indentured servant? No. Is that what's up? Sorry, I'm eating a little chip. Finishing off some chips I had earlier. Okay. Okay. Are you gonna use that in the icing as well? And then top it with a little Andes mint. Okay, okay. I could see wine and dine. I mean, that's a night. Is it a red or a white? I'm guessing a Cabernet. Tootie seems like a Cabernet. Either that or a Merlot. I could see Tootie going for a Merlot. Okay, okay. Yeah, we have a place nearby that does, they have a liquor license to sell alcoholic cupcakes. Red and fruity. Yeah, that might be a Merlot. Red and fruity. Much better, 2D. Now we know where your name comes from. Yep. Cupcakes are nice. I like cupcakes. They're like cakes, but smaller. So they're usually a bit more moist. Bunk cakes are just mini cakes. And because of that, bunk cakes are like perfect, like one-person cakes. You know? But there's also enough there to share. So you can do like 2 to 4 people with a bunk cake and still be like, yeah, I did well. Or you could just be like, I feel greedy and have an entire bunk cake. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh. So you're talking like a pound cake. like pound cake size. I had an ex-girlfriend who loved to bake. That's why I know some of these things. Me, baking does not mix. I grill, and that's about it. I use the oven, and I heat things up. I can also make rice. Oh, it's even bigger? Okay, I guess you DM me. We'll see the size of this. Oh. Yeah, that's a bit bigger than I was thinking. 9 inches tall, 13 inches diameter. I'm guessing that's what you mean. You want cake? Do you guys want cake? Do you really want cake? Oh, no. People say you have cake. Oh, oh, your standard sheet pan. Okay, okay, never mind, never mind. I thought you were talking about a circular pan, not a sheet pan. That's my bad. Okay, okay, sheet cakes. Okay. Now I'm picking up what you're putting down. Okay. I have been edumacated. Okay, so yes, yes. So who likes cake? And do you want cake? That is the question on the table. We just like the word cake around here. Confetti cake? That is a pretty good one. Let's see. How about cake? Is this the cake you wanted? Are you not entertained? Yeah, yeah. Hootie, just wiping away your thoughts again. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, you're all having fun. Get in your fill? Mm-hmm. Judy, you're so obsessed. You know that? So obsessed with me. Mm-hmm. Bite the tail. No, no bite tail. Don't bite my tail. Yeah. No, technically not. See, that's the fun part. I have checked. Double checked, triple checked. Because this is not my VTube model. It is not against TOS. It's technically under the same thing as if I was in VR chat. But yeah. Yeah, such good pets. Did you have fun? Yeah, you loved it, didn't you? Okay, drink. Yep, my hot cocoa, my hot cocoa filled with my saliva, as you learned. Right. That's why you enjoyed it so much. All for the cake, right? The cup? No, my cup's not seasoned. It's just a coffee cup. With backwash? No, I don't backwash. I would never do such a thing. I perfectly drink all my food and I never double dip. Yes, I drink my food. Exactly, even pinkies out. I know how to use a knife, a fork, a salad fork, a butter knife, a soup spoon, a dessert fork. Yeah. I'm a classy fox. Why do you think I'm always in a button down? I am the making of a modern major gentleman. Yeah, but not everything needs them. But, like, there's times, like, if you're eating wings or a sandwich, yeah, you use your hands. But, yeah. Yeah, I'm a very classy fox. I have high standards, though. That's what makes things difficult. No, I don't have high standards. I just have basic standards, I think. I'm just very busy, so I don't get out often. And that's the hardest part of my life. You know? Bean. You are dreadfully over estimating my standards. I was in the Navy, so my food standards are as low as they can go. As long as it's not quiche, I am happy. As long as it's not shellfish, I can eat it. What the hell is happening? I don't know. I was just wondering food. Smoothie. What's wrong with quiche? I don't like quiche. There's something about it that every time I have ate quiche, I have needed to like throw up or have gotten like violently sick. So I will not eat quiche. That is just a nope, not gonna happen. So it was so bad. My mom would make quiche for the family and then like mac and cheese for me. And my brothers would complain. And she's like, he can't eat quiche. We don't know why, but he cannot eat it. I don't like the way it tastes. I don't like the way it feels in my mouth. It just always made me sick. So I do not like quiche. I will not eat it. Yeah. Sugar sandwiches? I don't know what a sugar sandwich is. Is that like just jelly and honey? Or like, I've had like jelly and cream cheese or peanut butter and honey. Peanut butter and honey was one of my favorites. Bread and sugar? Oh, wow. Yeah, I've never had that. I still eat peanut butter and honey sandwiches. I would. I just don't go through a loaf of bread fast enough. That's my biggest problem of being a single person. I don't go through food fast enough. So I literally will only buy stuff for a week. Because if I go any longer than like a week, I know I won't eat it. Like, I'm not going to be able to get to something and go through it and make sure it's good. Like, right now I have spaghetti squash sitting on the counter. So, probably here on Friday morning, I'll make spaghetti squash. You refrigerate your bed? I should do that, honestly. But, okay. Here's my other problem. So I travel for work about 50%, 25 to 50%. So 1 to 2 weeks out of every month, I have to travel for work. And sometimes that's 2 weeks in a row. So I buy food on week 1 of the month. I'm home the first week, then I'm gone for work the next 2 weeks. And then I'm back the last week of the month. So now whatever I bought that I didn't finish on that first week is still sitting in the fridge or wherever for the next 2 weeks by the time I can get to it. Which means a lot of time if you get like salad or something, you really have to have like the right amount of like salad to go through it. And that for me is the hardest part. Like, yes, I have all these things, but no, I don't have enough to go through it all. Yeah. That's my other problem with a lot of things is I want to do more, but it's difficult. At least I come back on the weekends, so usually I can take care of some stuff then. Anyway, that's my life. I'm living a good life, though. I just wish, you know, just typical things. Life by yourself can be a bit boring. That's all. That's why I hypnotize all of you. Hee hee. And because I travel, I definitely can't, like, have a pet. I want a pet so bad. I'd love to get a cat. But just, I can't right now. That's life. Okay, enough of me rambling on about silly things. How goes? Yes, the old 2 liter for scale. Can't bring a dog with me. I work 10 hours a day for the days I do work. So the dog, I would not be able to potty train a dog. The dog would not have enough time to be able to go out and do that sort of thing. Plant food in my house? I'm gone for weeks at a time. How am I gonna water the food? How am I gonna water the plants? Pet rock. Yes, I have one of those. He watches my door, makes sure nothing gets stolen. His name's Gunny. Not plant like reverse pickpocketing, plane to plant. Oh, you are. Okay. I'm thinking I'm gonna come back. There's gonna be a tomato plant sitting on my counter. And in 3 days it's gonna be dead. No, I take care of my food and everything. I do very well about all that. So I have so what I do is a lot of food prep. So I food prep like 4 days at a time. So, I'll actually be out of food. I didn't plan this week properly. I've ran out of my meal prep today. So I'll have to just do soup tomorrow. Since I have some canned soup. And then I'll be cooking a bunch on Friday. I just got some rice, so probably do some Asian food, some spaghetti squash. So meatballs and spaghetti squash is really good. Yep. Yeah, I've thought about doing a cactus because you only need to water them once a week. Then I just got... Nope, no bread. No bread. I am frugal like that. I don't eat, like, I don't have a ton of food, to be honest. My food bill is like $40 a week. And then it goes up to like 60 depending on what meat I get. So usually I'll get like chicken breast or like some steak or some pork. Pork is roughly like $10 for a week worth of food. Chicken is what, 8 chicken breasts, which can each be divided in 2, so that's like 2 weeks worth of food. So that works pretty well, except I usually cook those 2 days at a time, so it goes to 4 days, or 2 at a time. Cut them in half, and then it's 4 meals. Okay, Mick. Take care. Have a good night. I don't do a ramen diet. I did have to do the ramen diet. Oh, God. So when the government shut down, I had to do the ramen diet for a little bit to save money until we got paid again. So I still have some ramen left over from that. I was trying to give it away. No one wants it. Please, someone just take my ramen. I don't want my cup of noodles. Yeah. Yeah, no, I got some rice, some Asian food to make, some spaghetti squash, and that's about it. And then I have some chicken and steak, but I tomorrow I'll have to get that all taken care of. Broths and ramen, yeah. I don't usually have a lot of ramen just because it's really salty. And I don't need that much sodium. But yeah. Your ramen is your sodium intake. Yeah, not for me. I'm pretty good about not having a lot. Usually I'm more carnivorous. I'll do like oatmeal for breakfast. Usually like the protein oatmeal. From what is that company? Kodiak? I think it's Kodiak. I'll do that for like breakfast or a protein shake. Then I'll have like a salad for lunch, and then I'll have usually like meat or something like that for dinner. Like meat and potato. That's usually about how I am. I don't eat a ton. I try to eat light. Problem is I just haven't been working out and moving around enough, so that's what I'm doing now. Meat. Tastes good. Me like meat. Ah. Yes, yes, I have the meat. I also have the cake, as you saw. It's a delicious one. Baguette? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Do I have baguette? I don't usually have baguette. I just usually have meat. Ocean meat. Isn't that just like lobster and salmon? Salmon's good. I haven't had salmon in a while. I should probably do some salmon. Get some lemon and stuff for that. Ha. Oui, oui. Sacre bleu. Omelette du fromage. Yep. It's golden. Okay. I'll have to see if I can find it. That was for Arby? That was for Arby's, you said? Yeah. Okay. No worries. I think I can find it. You're so hungry now? What do you think I am? I'm so cold. You can be hungry though. You're having wine. Your brain's nice and fuzzy. And you're hungry for meat and cake. That sounds like a normal day. I figure. I mean, I already have a message. Oh no, that's not from you. That's a different person sending me a message. Oh well. I had a great one the other day. It's this guy, and he's like, his wife asks, "Hey, do you want some coffee?" And he goes, "No, I'm just gonna have some orange juice." I don't know, but my doctor says I've been a lot happier ever since I started having orange juice. And she goes, "Yeah, it's probably the vitamin C. Vitamin C does this, and starts like basically turning into like your, like all the good things that vitamin C does and all these amazing things." And then it just goes back to him and he's pouring in vodka. And she just gives him a dirty look. That's a pretty good one. Yeah, it's not Folgers. Jake from State Farm, that one? Personally, I think the progressive ones are worse. Although I did like the "so easy a caveman could do it." Oh, eating at Taco Bell? Okay. Real men of genius, we salute you today. That was a great one. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm tired. How are all you doing? We got hungry, now I'm tired, and we still have Bean. Yeah, we're just having a good time, aren't we? Yeah, I already beat you to that joke. Owned it. Yep. Okay, I think it's about time to call it. I'm probably not gonna raid out today. Just kinda not feeling it. Okay. So, at least, did you guys have fun today? I hope you had fun. That's really what I hope. Mm-hmm. Oh, the Taco Bell one. Yeah. Okay. No worries. Be happy now. Ba-da-da. Oh, the German chocolate Bailey's one. And a couple of ideas on the mint. Okay. Hey, Alex, how you doing? What's up? You caught me right at the end of stream. Oh, good. Drink? Okay. Yeah, we're just about to end stream, unfortunately. Do you want to ask any final questions? Hmm. Any final thoughts? Well, you know you can always message me outside. I mean, I'm pretty open to all DMs.
Just want to do the bell and clicker and other stuff.
I wouldn't do the clicker right now. Because we're about to end stream, so that would be a bad idea. We are gonna do head pets though, so pet, and rub, and for everybody pet, and pet, and rub. Ah, wrong target. Too bad. No worries. That just means you need to watch more, right? Yeah. Here, I'll give you one click. There you go. Actually, we'll make it an epic click. There we go. That good? Did you enjoy that? Yeah. Like I said, I'm always free. DM me on Discord and yeah. Other than that, I think I'll probably call it now. Thank you everyone for coming out. We'll be back tomorrow. For some like I said, I'm tired. We'll be back tomorrow for some more hypnotic fun. So, as always, stay safe, be kind, be happy. Bye-bye.